The Power of Perspective. Change Your Mind, Change Your Life. Written by Ambassador K. Westbrook. Published by Audiobook Vibes. Introduction. The lens through which we see. Life is a series of moments strung together by the perceptions we hold. Each event, conversation, and decision is filtered through an intricate web of beliefs, assumptions, and mental frameworks that collectively form our perspective. This lens, often invisible to us, determines how we interpret the world and, in doing so, profoundly shapes our reality. Understanding the concept of perspective. Perspective is more than just a viewpoint. It is the foundation of how we make sense of the world. Imagine two people standing on opposite sides of a spinning coin. One sees heads, the other sees tails. Both perspectives are valid, yet neither captures the whole truth. Our perspective is influenced by numerous factors, including our upbringing, cultural background, personal experiences, and even our biological makeup. From an early age, we begin constructing mental models of how the world works, piecing together information from our environment. The fascinating thing about perspective is that it operates largely on autopilot. We seldom question the lens through which we see because it feels natural and automatic. How our mindset shapes our reality. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. This quote by Dr. Wayne Dyer encapsulates the profound truth about the relationship between perspective and reality. Our mindset, the attitudes and beliefs we hold, acts as the architect of our experience. Consider this. Two individuals face the same obstacle, such as losing a job. One sees it as a devastating failure, a confirmation of their inadequacy. The other views it as an opportunity to explore new paths and grow. The circumstances are identical, but the outcomes diverge dramatically because of their differing perspectives. From a scientific standpoint, our brains are wired to seek patterns and confirm existing beliefs. This tendency, known as confirmation bias, means that we often notice and prioritize information that aligns with our perspective while dismissing evidence to the contrary. For example, if you believe you are unlucky, you may focus on every misfortune that occurs, reinforcing your belief and overlooking moments of good fortune. The good news is that our mindset is not fixed. Thanks to the brain's neuroplasticity, we have the capacity to rewire our mental frameworks and adopt new ways of thinking. Why changing your perspective is the key to personal growth. Personal growth begins with self-awareness, and self-awareness begins with perspective. To grow, we must first recognize the stories we tell ourselves about who we are, what we are capable of, and how the world works. These stories, while comforting in their familiarity, can also be constraining. Changing your perspective is not about denying reality or adopting blind optimism. It is about broadening your view, challenging assumptions, and embracing a mindset of curiosity and possibility. 1. Reframing challenges as opportunities. Life is full of obstacles, but how we perceive them makes all the difference. A fixed perspective sees failure as an endpoint. A growth-oriented perspective sees it as a stepping stone to success. 2. Cultivating empathy and connection. Our perspective shapes how we view others and interpret their actions. By shifting our lens, we can move from judgment to understanding, fostering deeper connections and more harmonious relationships. 3. Unlocking creativity and innovation. A rigid perspective can stifle creativity, keeping us locked in familiar patterns. When we challenge our assumptions and explore alternative viewpoints, we unlock new possibilities and solutions. 4. Unlocking creativity and innovation. A rigid perspective can stifle creativity, keeping us locked in familiar patterns. When we challenge our assumptions and explore alternative viewpoints, we unlock new possibilities and solutions. Changing your perspective is not a one-time event, but an ongoing practice. It requires a willingness to question your beliefs, experiment with new ways of thinking, and embrace uncertainty. Overview of what this book will explore. The Power of Perspective. Change Your Mind, Change Your Life is a guide to transforming your mindset and unlocking your full potential. This book is not about quick fixes or superficial positivity. In the chapters ahead, you will explore the science of perspective, We will delve into the cognitive and neurological mechanisms that shape our mindset, including the role of cognitive biases, emotional regulation, and neuroplasticity. Identify limiting beliefs. Learn how to uncover the hidden narratives that hold you back and replace them with empowering beliefs. Cultivate a growth mindset. Discover how to embrace challenges, persist through setbacks, and view failure as a pathway to success. Harness the power of gratitude. Understand how focusing on what you have, rather than what you lack, can transform your outlook and enhance your well-being. Build emotional intelligence. Develop the skills to understand and manage your emotions, improve communication, and deepen your relationships. Reframe challenges and setbacks. Learn practical techniques to shift your perspective and find opportunity in adversity. Each chapter combines research-based insights with practical exercises and real-life stories to help you apply these principles in your own life. This is not just a book to read, but a toolkit to engage with, reflect on, and integrate into your daily experience. As we embark on this journey together, I invite you to approach this book with an open mind and a spirit of curiosity. Perspective is a powerful force, and by understanding and harnessing it, you can transform not only how you see the world, but also how you experience it. Your perspective shapes your reality. Are you ready to reshape yours? Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Science of Perspective. Perspective is not just a passive view of the world. It is an active process shaped by complex psychological, neurological, and social factors. This chapter explores the science behind how we perceive the world, the biases that color our thinking, and the remarkable adaptability of the human brain. The psychology behind how we perceive the world. Perception is the process through which we interpret sensory information and construct a coherent understanding of the world. While it may seem straightforward, perception is far from objective. Constructing reality. The human brain receives an overwhelming amount of sensory data every second, yet we are only consciously aware of a fraction of it. To manage this influx of information, our brains rely on heuristics, mental shortcuts that simplify decision-making and interpretation. The role of emotions. Emotions play a significant role in shaping perception. When we feel anxious, for instance, we are more likely to interpret neutral or ambiguous situations as threatening. Conversely, a positive mood can enhance our perception of opportunities and reduce the impact of minor setbacks. How cognitive biases influence thoughts and decisions. While heuristics help us navigate the complexities of life, they also give rise to cognitive biases, systematic patterns of deviation from rationality. These biases influence our thoughts, decisions, and interactions with the world. Common cognitive biases. 1. Confirmation bias. This bias leads us to seek out information that supports our existing beliefs while ignoring evidence that contradicts them. 2. Anchoring bias. Our decisions are often influenced by the first piece of information we encounter, known as the anchor. 3. Availability heuristic. This bias occurs when we overestimate the importance of information that is readily available. 4. Self-serving bias. This bias causes us to attribute successes to our abilities and failures to external factors. The impact of biases on perspective. Cognitive biases shape how we interpret the world, often leading to skewed perceptions that limit our ability to see situations clearly. The role of neuroplasticity in changing thought patterns. One of the most exciting discoveries in neuroscience is the concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. How neuroplasticity works? Neuroplasticity occurs at both structural and functional levels. Structurally, the brain can grow new neurons and create new connections between them. For example, when you repeatedly focus on gratitude, the neural pathways associated with positive thinking become stronger, making it easier to adopt a grateful mindset in the future. The power of intentional change. While neuroplasticity offers immense potential for growth, it requires effort and consistency. Practical exercises for identifying your current mental framework. Understanding your current perspective is the first step toward transformation. The following exercises are designed to help you identify your mental framework, uncover limiting beliefs, and begin the process of change. 1. Journaling your thoughts. Set aside time each day to write down your thoughts and reactions to events. Focus on identifying recurring patterns or themes. Are there specific beliefs that influence how you interpret situations? 2. Challenging assumptions. Choose a belief you hold strongly, such as "I'm not creative" or "I'll never succeed at this." Ask yourself, what evidence supports this belief? What evidence contradicts it? How might someone with a different perspective view this situation? By questioning your assumptions, you can begin to see them as flexible rather than fixed. 3. Practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness involves observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Set aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breathing. 4. Seeking feedback. Ask trusted friends, colleagues, or mentors for feedback on how they perceive your strengths and challenges. 5. Visualizing alternative outcomes. When faced with a challenging situation, take a moment to visualize alternative ways it could unfold. Conclusion. The science of perspective reveals that how we see the world is not a fixed reality, but a dynamic interplay of psychology, biases, and neurological adaptability. By understanding these mechanisms, you can begin to take control of your mental framework and create a perspective that empowers rather than limits you. The exercises outlined in this chapter provide practical tools for identifying and challenging your current mindset, setting the stage for deeper transformation in the chapters to come. Chapter 2. Breaking Free from Limiting Beliefs. Limiting beliefs are invisible chains that hold us back from reaching our full potential. These self-imposed mental barriers influence how we see ourselves, what we believe we are capable of, and how we engage with the world around us. In this chapter, we will explore the nature of limiting beliefs, their origins, and their impact on personal and professional success. What are limiting beliefs, and where do they come from? Limiting beliefs are deeply ingrained assumptions or perceptions that restrict what we think is possible for ourselves. These beliefs often operate subconsciously, shaping our decisions and behaviors without our conscious awareness. They manifest as thoughts such as, "I'm not smart enough to succeed," "I'll never be good at relationships," "People like me don't achieve great things," "I'm too old to start something new." Origins of limiting beliefs. 1. Early childhood experiences. Limiting beliefs often take root in childhood, shaped by the environment in which we grow up. Parental expectations, societal norms, and early failures can plant the seeds of self-doubt. 2. Cultural and societal influences. Cultural norms and societal messages also play a significant role. Gender stereotypes, racial biases, and economic disparities can instill limiting beliefs about what certain groups can achieve. 3. Traumatic experiences. Negative or traumatic events can leave lasting imprints on our minds. 4. Self-talk and repetition. Over time, the way we talk to ourselves reinforces these beliefs. If you repeatedly tell yourself, "I'm not good enough," your brain begins to accept it as a truth. The impact of self-imposed mental barriers on success. Limiting beliefs are not harmless thoughts. They have profound consequences on every aspect of life. They shape our self-esteem, influence our decisions, and determine the risks we are willing to take. 1. Paralyzing fear of failure. When we believe we are destined to fail, we hesitate to take risks or try new things. This fear of failure becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, as avoiding challenges prevents us from learning and growing. 2. Sabotaging relationships. Limiting beliefs about worthiness or trust can undermine personal and professional relationships. If you believe you are not deserving of love or respect, you may settle for unhealthy relationships or push people away out of fear of rejection. 3. Stifling creativity and innovation. Creativity thrives on openness and curiosity, but limiting beliefs can stifle these qualities. If you believe your ideas are not valuable, you may hold back from sharing them, missing opportunities to contribute or innovate. 4. Restricting career growth. Beliefs like, "I'm not leadership material," or "I'll never get that promotion," can prevent you from pursuing opportunities that align with your potential. 5. Eroding mental and physical health. Chronic self-doubt and negative beliefs can lead to stress, anxiety, and even physical health problems. The connection between mindset and well-being underscores the importance of addressing limiting beliefs. Strategies to challenge and replace negative beliefs. The good news is that limiting beliefs are not immutable. With awareness, effort, and the right strategies, you can break free from their grip and replace them with empowering beliefs. Here's how. 1. Identify your limiting beliefs. Awareness is the first step to change. Start by examining areas of your life where you feel stuck or unfulfilled. Ask yourself, what beliefs do I hold about this situation? Where did these beliefs come from? Are they based on facts or assumptions? Writing these beliefs down can help you confront them more objectively. 2. Reframe your perspective. Reframing involves looking at your beliefs from a different angle. Challenge the validity of your limiting beliefs by asking, what evidence contradicts this belief? How would someone else view this situation? What would I tell a friend who had this belief? For example, instead of thinking, I'll never be successful, reframe it as, success is a journey, and I'm taking steps to grow every day. 3. Practice affirmations and positive self-talk. Replace negative self-talk with affirmations that reinforce empowering beliefs. For instance, instead of saying, I'm terrible at this, say, I'm learning and improving with each attempt. 4. Surround yourself with supportive people. The people you spend time with influence your beliefs and mindset. Seek out mentors, friends, and colleagues who encourage and inspire you. 5. Set incremental goals. Overcoming limiting beliefs doesn't happen overnight. Start with small, achievable goals that allow you to build confidence and momentum. 6. Seek professional guidance. If certain beliefs feel deeply ingrained, working with a coach or therapist can provide valuable tools and insights. Real-life stories of people who shifted their mindset. 1. Sarah, from not enough to empowered entrepreneur. Sarah grew up in a household where financial struggles were constant. She internalized the belief that wealth was out of reach for people like her. 2. James, overcoming fear of public speaking. James, a talented engineer, avoided leadership roles because of his fear of public speaking. He believed he wasn't cut out for it, despite having valuable insights to share. 3. Maria, rebuilding confidence after a setback. Maria's career stalled after a major project failed, leading her to believe she was not capable of handling responsibility. This belief kept her from pursuing opportunities for years. Conclusion. Breaking free from limiting beliefs is a transformative process that requires self-awareness, courage, and perseverance. By understanding the origins of these beliefs and recognizing their impact, you can begin to challenge and replace them with empowering narratives. The strategies and stories shared in this chapter highlight the incredible potential for growth that lies on the other side of self-imposed barriers. Chapter 3. The Power of Gratitude and Positivity. Gratitude and positivity are two of the most transformative forces in human experience. They have the power to reshape our perspective, enhance our well-being, and unlock a deeper sense of fulfillment in life. In this chapter, we will explore how gratitude and positivity influence our mindset, the science behind their profound benefits, and practical strategies for cultivating them in daily life. How gratitude reshapes perspective and boosts happiness. Gratitude is more than saying thank you. It is a way of seeing the world. When we practice gratitude, we focus on what we have rather than what we lack, creating a mindset of abundance. The psychology of gratitude. Psychologists define gratitude as a positive emotional response to recognizing that something good has been given to us, often by another person or source. The role of gratitude in reframing challenges. When life presents obstacles, it is easy to become consumed by frustration or self-pity. Gratitude helps us reframe these challenges by focusing on the lessons they offer or the support systems we have in place. Research on gratitude and happiness. Studies consistently show that gratitude is a powerful predictor of happiness. Research by Dr. Robert Emmons, a leading expert on gratitude, found that individuals who regularly practice gratitude experience increased optimism, improved physical health, and stronger relationships. The science of positive thinking, benefits and misconceptions. Positive thinking often gets misunderstood as ignoring life's difficulties or pretending everything is perfect. In reality, true positivity involves recognizing challenges while maintaining hope and resilience. The benefits of positive thinking. Improve mental health. Positivity reduces stress, anxiety, and depression by promoting a balanced view of life's events. Positive thinkers are more likely to engage in proactive coping strategies, such as seeking support or problem-solving, rather than ruminating on setbacks. Enhanced physical health studies have shown that optimistic individuals are more likely to maintain healthy habits, such as regular exercise and balanced nutrition. Positivity also boosts the immune system and reduces the risk of chronic illnesses, such as heart disease. Better relationships. Positive individuals are more approachable, empathetic, and supportive, which strengthens their connections with others. Positivity fosters trust and cooperation, making it a cornerstone of healthy relationships. Misconceptions about positive thinking. It's not about denial. Positivity does not mean ignoring pain or difficulty. Instead, it involves acknowledging challenges while choosing to focus on hope and possibility. It's not a cure-all. While positivity has significant benefits, it is not a replacement for addressing systemic issues or seeking professional help when needed. It is one tool among many for improving well-being. It requires effort. Positivity is not automatic. It is a skill that requires practice. Developing a positive mindset involves consistent effort, self-reflection, and intentional choices. Daily practices to cultivate gratitude and reframe challenges. Gratitude and positivity are habits that can be cultivated through intentional practices. 1. Gratitude journaling. Set aside a few minutes each day to write down 3 things you are grateful for. These can be small, such as a warm cup of coffee, or significant, such as a supportive friend. 2. Mindful appreciation. Practice mindfulness by fully immersing yourself in the present moment. Notice the textures, colors, and sensations around you. 3. Reframing negative thoughts. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How might this experience help me grow? What resources or strengths do I have to navigate this? By shifting your focus to solutions and opportunities, you can transform obstacles into stepping stones. 4. Expressing gratitude to others. Take the time to thank the people who have made a difference in your life. Whether it's a heartfelt note or a simple thank you, expressing gratitude strengthens your connections and spreads positivity. 5. Visualizing positive outcomes. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing yourself achieving a goal or overcoming a challenge. 6. Daily affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce empowering beliefs. Examples include, I am resilient and capable of overcoming challenges. I choose to focus on the good in my life. Repeat these affirmations daily to rewire your thought patterns. 7. Acts of kindness. Performing small acts of kindness, such as helping a neighbor or complimenting a colleague, generates feelings of gratitude and positivity for both the giver and the receiver. Turning failures into learning opportunities. Failure is an inevitable part of life, but it does not have to define us. By reframing failures as opportunities for growth, we can transform setbacks into valuable lessons. The role of gratitude in navigating failure. Gratitude helps us find meaning in failure by focusing on what we have learned and how we have grown. Strategies for learning from failure. Reflect without judgment instead of dwelling on what went wrong. Analyze the experience objectively. What factors contributed to the outcome? What could you do differently next time? Celebrate effort. Recognize the courage it took to try, even if the outcome was not what you hoped for. Effort and persistence are worthy of celebration, regardless of the result. Seek feedback. Ask trusted mentors or peers for constructive feedback. Their insights can help you identify areas for improvement and build on your strengths. Set new goals. Use failure as a springboard to set new, achievable goals. Each step forward reinforces your belief in your ability to grow and succeed. Real-life example, Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison's journey to inventing the light bulb involved thousands of failed attempts. Instead of viewing these failures as defeats, Edison famously reframed them as steps toward success, saying, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Conclusion: gratitude and positivity are not just feel-good concepts. They are powerful tools for transforming your perspective and enhancing your life. By understanding the science behind these practices and incorporating them into your daily routine, you can reframe challenges, embrace opportunities, and cultivate a mindset of abundance. Chapter 4. Mastering Emotional Intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EI, is the ability to understand, manage, and harness emotions effectively, both our own and those of others. It is a skill that lies at the core of personal and professional success, enabling us to navigate relationships, make sound decisions, and maintain emotional well-being. Understanding the connection between emotions and thoughts. Emotions and thoughts are intricately linked, creating a feedback loop that shapes our perceptions, decisions, and actions. Understanding this connection is essential for mastering emotional intelligence and gaining control over how we respond to the world. The science of emotions. Emotions are complex physiological and psychological responses to stimuli. They arise from the brain's limbic system, which processes information about our environment and triggers corresponding reactions. The thought-emotion cycle. Trigger. An external event or internal memory activates an emotional response. Interpretation. Our thoughts and beliefs about the event shape how we perceive it. Emotion. Based on our interpretation, we experience a corresponding emotion, e.g., joy, fear, frustration. Behavior. Emotions drive actions, which can either reinforce or challenge the original thought pattern. Techniques to manage emotional reactions and shift perspective. Managing emotions is a cornerstone of emotional intelligence. It involves recognizing emotional triggers, regulating intense feelings, and adopting strategies to maintain perspective. 1. Pause and reflect. When emotions run high, take a moment to pause before reacting. This practice, often called the pause button, allows your rational brain, prefrontal cortex, to regain control, preventing impulsive decisions driven by emotional intensity. 2. Name the emotion. Identifying and labeling emotions can reduce their intensity. Instead of saying, "I feel bad," try specifying the emotion. "I feel frustrated because my expectations weren't met." This clarity helps you understand and address the underlying issue. 3. Practice deep breathing. Deep, intentional breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which counteracts the stress response. 4. Reframe negative thoughts. Challenge automatic negative thoughts by asking questions such as, "Is this thought based on facts or assumptions? What evidence supports or contradicts it? How might someone else view this situation?" 5. Engage in physical activity. Exercise is a powerful tool for managing emotions. Physical activity releases endorphins, reduces stress hormones, and provides an outlet for pent-up energy. 6. Practice gratitude. Focusing on gratitude shifts attention away from negative emotions and highlights positive aspects of your life. Building empathy to see situations from multiple angles. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is a key component of emotional intelligence. The importance of empathy. Empathy strengthens relationships, enhances teamwork, and reduces conflict. It enables us to navigate complex social dynamics by recognizing and respecting others' perspectives. In professional settings, empathy is a vital leadership skill that fosters trust and collaboration. Types of empathy. Cognitive empathy, understanding another person's perspective and reasoning. Emotional empathy, sharing and resonating with another person's emotional experience. Compassionate empathy, taking actionable steps to support and help others based on their emotions and needs. Cultivating empathy, active listening, pay full attention when others speak. Avoid interrupting or formulating responses while they are talking. Instead, focus on understanding their perspective and emotions. Ask open-ended questions, encourage deeper conversation by asking questions like, "How did that make you feel?" Or, "What's been on your mind lately?" These questions show genuine interest and invite vulnerability. Practice perspective taking. Imagine yourself in the other person's shoes. How might their background, experiences, and emotions influence their actions? This exercise broadens your understanding of their point of view. Express validation. Acknowledge and validate others' emotions, even if you don't agree with their perspective. Simple statements like, "I can see why you feel that way," can foster connection and trust. Expose yourself to diverse experiences. Engage with people from different backgrounds, cultures, and viewpoints. Exposure to diversity expands your capacity for empathy by challenging preconceived notions and broadening your understanding of the human experience. The role of self-awareness in fostering mental transformation. Self-awareness, the ability to recognize and understand your own emotions, thoughts, and behaviors, is the foundation of emotional intelligence. It allows you to identify patterns, understand triggers, and make intentional choices that align with your values and goals. Developing self-awareness. Mindfulness practices. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. Regular mindfulness practices, such as meditation or body scans, enhance your ability to observe your thoughts and emotions with clarity. Keep a journal. Journaling is a powerful tool for self-reflection. Write about your emotions, reactions, and thought patterns. Over time, you may notice recurring themes or triggers that inform your self-awareness. Seek feedback. Ask trusted friends, colleagues, or mentors for feedback on your strengths and areas for growth. Their perspectives can reveal blind spots and help you understand how others perceive you. Identify core values. Reflect on what matters most to you. Understanding your core values provides a compass for decision-making and helps you align your actions with your authentic self. Track emotional triggers. Pay attention to situations that evoke strong emotional reactions. Analyze why these triggers affect you and consider how you can respond more constructively in the future. Conclusion. Mastering emotional intelligence is a journey of self-discovery, growth, and connection. By understanding the interplay between emotions and thoughts, managing emotional reactions, building empathy, and cultivating self-awareness, you can transform your mindset and enhance every aspect of your life. Emotional intelligence is not a fixed trait. It is a skill that develops with practice and intention. As you implement the strategies outlined in this chapter, you will begin to see the world and yourself through a lens of compassion, resilience, and possibility. The power to master your emotions and create meaningful change lies within you. Embrace the journey and unlock the potential that emotional intelligence offers. Chapter 5. Shifting Perspectives in Relationships. Relationships are the cornerstone of human experience, shaping our happiness, resilience, and personal growth. Whether they involve family, friends, colleagues, or romantic partners, the quality of our relationships depends largely on our perspective. How we view ourselves, others, and the dynamics between us determines how we communicate, resolve conflicts, and build lasting connections. How perspective affects communication and connection. Perspective is the lens through which we interpret interactions, and it profoundly influences how we communicate and connect with others. When we approach relationships with an open and adaptable perspective, we create the foundation for trust and empathy. The role of perception in communication. Communication is not just about words. It's about how those words are received and interpreted. Our perspective shapes tone and intent. What we intend to convey may not always align with how it's perceived. For example, offering constructive feedback might be interpreted as criticism if the recipient feels defensive. Nonverbal cues. Body language, facial expressions, and gestures are influenced by our emotions and perspectives. Misinterpreting these cues can lead to unnecessary tension. Assumptions and biases. Preconceived notions about a person's intentions or character can color our interpretation of their words and actions. The role of perception in communication. Communication is not just about words. It's about how those words are received and interpreted. Our perspective shapes tone and intent. What we intend to convey may not always align with how it's perceived. For example, offering constructive feedback might be interpreted as criticism if the recipient feels defensive. Nonverbal cues. Body language, facial expressions, and gestures are influenced by our emotions and perspectives. Misinterpreting these cues can lead to unnecessary tension. Assumptions and biases. Preconceived notions about a person's intentions or character can color our interpretation of their words and actions. Building connection through perspective taking. Perspective taking, the ability to step into someone else's shoes, is a key component of emotional intelligence and effective communication. By considering others' experiences, feelings, and viewpoints, we can foster empathy. Understanding someone else's perspective reduces judgment and promotes compassion. Enhance clarity. Asking questions and seeking clarification ensures mutual understanding. Strengthen trust. Demonstrating a willingness to understand others' perspectives builds rapport and trust. Learning to view conflicts as opportunities for growth. Conflict is an inevitable part of relationships, but it doesn't have to be destructive. When approached with a growth-oriented mindset, conflicts can become opportunities for deeper understanding and stronger connections. Reframing conflict. Instead of viewing conflict as a threat, consider it a chance to identify unmet needs. Conflict often arises when needs or expectations go unmet. Recognizing these needs can lead to solutions that benefit both parties. Strengthen communication skills. Navigating disagreements provides practice in active listening, assertiveness, and emotional regulation. Build resilience. Successfully resolving conflicts fosters trust and demonstrates that the relationship can withstand challenges. Strategies for constructive conflict resolution. Stay calm and centered. Strong emotions can escalate conflicts. Practice deep breathing or take a moment to collect your thoughts before responding. Listen actively, give the other person your full attention, and repeat back what you've heard to ensure understanding. For example, say, "I hear that you're upset because you felt overlooked. Is that right?" Use I statements. Express your feelings and needs without assigning blame. For instance, "I feel hurt when plans are changed," without discussing them first. Focus on solutions. Shift the conversation from assigning fault to finding mutually beneficial solutions. Ask, "What can we do together to address this?" Agree to disagree sometimes. Complete alignment isn't possible. Respecting differing viewpoints while maintaining mutual respect strengthens the relationship. Tips for understanding others' viewpoints without losing your own. Balancing empathy with self-assertion is essential for maintaining authenticity in relationships. Strategies for balanced perspective taking. Separate feelings from facts. Acknowledge emotions while remaining grounded in objective truths. For example, recognize when someone's criticism reflects their feelings rather than an absolute judgment of your actions. Seek common ground. Focus on shared values or goals, even in the midst of disagreement. Highlighting commonalities fosters collaboration and reduces tension. Maintain healthy boundaries. Empathy doesn't require overextending yourself. Clearly communicate your limits and ensure that understanding others doesn't come at the expense of your well-being. Ask open-ended questions. Encourage others to elaborate on their thoughts and feelings. For example, ask, "Can you tell me more about why this is important to you?" Practice self-reflection. Periodically check in with yourself to ensure that you're staying true to your values and priorities. Reflect on how your perspective aligns with your actions. Building stronger relationships through mutual understanding. Mutual understanding is the cornerstone of strong relationships. It requires effort, patience, and a commitment to growth. By fostering a culture of openness and respect, you can build connections that withstand challenges and thrive over time. The pillars of mutual understanding. Open communication. Encourage honest dialogue by creating a safe space where both parties feel heard and valued. Avoid interrupting or dismissing concerns, even if you disagree. Consistent empathy. Regularly practice empathy by acknowledging and validating others' emotions. This doesn't mean always agreeing, but showing that you care about their perspective. Adaptability. Be willing to adjust your approach as relationships evolve. Flexibility demonstrates respect for growth and change, both in yourself and others. Shared goals. Collaborate on shared goals and aspirations, whether personal or professional. Working together toward a common purpose strengthens bonds and reinforces trust. Celebrating successes celebrate each other's achievements, no matter how small. Recognition fosters positivity and reinforces the connection. Practical steps to strengthen relationships. Schedule regular check-ins, set aside time for open conversations about feelings, goals, and concerns. Express appreciation, make a habit of expressing gratitude for others' efforts and qualities. Invest in quality time, prioritize meaningful interactions, free from distractions. Practice forgiveness, let go of grudges, and work toward resolution when conflicts arise. Learn together, explore new experiences, or acquire skills together. Shared learning fosters a sense of partnership and creates lasting memories. Conclusion. Shifting perspectives in relationships is a transformative process that fosters communication, reduces conflict, and deepens connections. By recognizing how perspective shapes interactions, learning to view challenges as opportunities, and balancing empathy with self-assertion, you can build relationships rooted in trust and mutual understanding. Chapter 6. Reframing challenges as opportunities. Life is filled with challenges, but how we perceive and respond to them makes all the difference. When we view obstacles as insurmountable, they limit our potential and stifle growth. The art of turning adversity into advantage. Adversity is an inevitable part of life, but it is also one of the most profound teachers. History is filled with examples of individuals who used hardship as a springboard for growth and success. The mindset of resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from difficulties with strength and adaptability. Seeing the bigger picture, adversity often feels overwhelming in the moment. Shifting focus to the bigger picture helps us understand that setbacks are temporary and part of a larger journey. For instance, losing a job may lead to the discovery of a career that aligns more closely with your passions and values. Embracing growth through pain challenges push us out of our comfort zones and force us to confront our limitations. This discomfort is where growth happens. Adversity teaches us resilience, problem-solving, and emotional strength, qualities that are essential for long-term success. Turning weaknesses into strengths. Adversity often highlights areas where we feel weak or inadequate. Instead of viewing these weaknesses as permanent flaws, we can see them as opportunities for improvement. For example, a fear of public speaking can motivate you to take a communication course, ultimately turning it into a strength. Financial struggles can inspire you to develop budgeting skills, leading to greater financial independence. Reframing adversity with gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool for transforming how we view adversity. By focusing on what we have learned or gained from a difficult experience, we can find meaning and appreciation even in hardship. Practical methods for shifting focus from problems to solutions. Reframing challenges requires intentional effort and practical strategies. This section provides actionable methods for shifting your focus from obstacles to opportunities. 1. Ask solution-oriented questions. When faced with a problem, our instinct is often to dwell on what went wrong. Instead, ask questions that guide your focus toward solutions. What can I learn from this situation? What steps can I take to improve this? Who can I ask for support or advice? Solution-oriented questions shift your mindset from helplessness to empowerment. 2. Break challenges into manageable steps. Overwhelming problems often feel unmanageable because we view them as a whole. Breaking them down into smaller, actionable steps makes them more approachable. 3. Practice cognitive reframing. Cognitive reframing involves changing how you interpret a situation. For instance, instead of thinking, "I failed the exam," reframe it as, "I didn't pass this time, but now I know where to focus my studying." 4. Use visualization techniques. Visualization can help you see challenges in a new light. Imagine yourself successfully navigating the obstacle and reaping the rewards of perseverance. This mental rehearsal builds confidence and reinforces positive outcomes. 5. Leverage your support network. Seek advice and encouragement from friends, family, or mentors. A fresh perspective from someone you trust can help you see solutions you might have overlooked. 6. Focus on what you can control. Many challenges involve factors beyond our control, which can lead to frustration and helplessness. Instead, focus your energy on what you can influence. Inspiring stories of resilience and perspective shifts. Stories of resilience remind us that transformation is possible, even in the face of significant adversity. Here are 3 powerful examples. 1. J.K. Rowling. From rejection to literary stardom. Before becoming one of the world's most successful authors, J.K. Rowling faced numerous rejections from publishers. As a single mother struggling to make ends meet, she could have given up. 2. Nelson Mandela. Turning imprisonment into leadership. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison for opposing apartheid in South Africa. Rather than succumbing to bitterness, he used his time in confinement to deepen his understanding of leadership and reconciliation. 3. Bethany Hamilton. Redefining strength after adversity. Bethany Hamilton, a professional surfer, lost her arm in a shark attack at age 13. Despite this life-altering event, she returned to competitive surfing and became an inspiration to millions. Exercises to reframe setbacks in your own life. Reframing setbacks is a skill that improves with practice. These exercises are designed to help you develop the mindset and tools to view challenges as opportunities. 1. The silver lining exercise. Reflect on a recent setback or challenge. Write down, what happened? How did it affect you? What lessons or insights did you gain from the experience? Focusing on the silver lining helps you find meaning and growth in difficult situations. 2. Gratitude journaling for challenges. Each day, write about 1 challenge you faced and 3 things you are grateful for in relation to it. 3. Reframe negative thoughts worksheet. Create a 2-column worksheet. On one side, write negative thoughts about a challenge, e.g., I'll never succeed at this. 4. Visualization of overcoming challenges. Close your eyes and visualize yourself successfully navigating a current challenge. Imagine the steps you take, the support you receive, and the positive outcome. This exercise boosts confidence and reinforces a solution-focused mindset. 5. Perspective-taking exercise. Choose a challenge and consider it from 3 different perspectives. Your own viewpoint, a mentor or role model's perspective, the perspective of someone neutral or objective. This exercise broadens your understanding and reveals new approaches to the problem. Conclusion. Reframing challenges as opportunities is a powerful skill that transforms how we experience adversity. By turning difficulties into sources of growth, focusing on solutions, and drawing inspiration from stories of resilience, we can navigate life's challenges with strength and optimism. The exercises in this chapter provide practical tools to shift your perspective and embrace setbacks as stepping stones toward success. Chapter 7. Creating a growth-oriented mindset. A growth-oriented mindset is the key to unlocking potential, adapting to change, and thriving in an ever-evolving world. It enables us to see challenges as opportunities, embrace curiosity, and commit to lifelong learning. Embracing change and uncertainty as part of life. Change and uncertainty are inevitable aspects of life. While they can be uncomfortable, they also present opportunities for growth, innovation, and self-discovery. The nature of change and uncertainty. The constant of change is the only constant in life. From career transitions to technological advancements, the world around us evolves continuously. The opportunity in uncertainty is often viewed as a source of anxiety, but it can also be a space for creativity and exploration. When outcomes are unknown, we have the freedom to experiment, innovate, and discover new paths. Shifting perspective on change. Reframe resistance instead of resisting change. Ask, what can I learn from this? Viewing change as a learning opportunity helps reduce fear and fosters adaptability. Focus on growth. Recognize that change often leads to growth. Reflect on past experiences where change brought unexpected benefits or personal development. Stay present. Worrying about the unknown can be paralyzing. Practicing mindfulness and focusing on the present moment reduces anxiety and enhances resilience. Strategies for embracing change. Adopt a flexible mindset. Flexibility allows us to pivot when circumstances shift. Build emotional resilience. Resilience helps us navigate uncertainty with confidence. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge progress, no matter how small. Celebrating incremental achievements builds momentum and reinforces a positive attitude toward change. How to nurture curiosity and openness to new ideas. Curiosity is the engine of growth and discovery. It drives us to ask questions, explore possibilities, and challenge assumptions. The power of curiosity fuels learning and innovation. Curiosity sparks creativity and motivates us to seek knowledge. It drives breakthroughs in science, technology, and the arts. Strengthens connections. Asking questions and showing interest in others fosters deeper relationships and broadens our perspectives. Reduces bias. Curiosity challenges preconceived notions and encourages us to consider alternative viewpoints, reducing cognitive biases. Cultivating curiosity. Ask open-ended questions instead of seeking definitive answers. Explore possibilities. For example, ask, "What if?" or "How might this work?" Embrace a beginner's mindset. Approach situations as if you are encountering them for the first time. This mindset fosters openness and receptivity to new information. Seek novel experiences. Trying new activities, traveling to unfamiliar places, or engaging with different cultures broadens your perspective and ignites curiosity. Read widely. Reading diverse genres and topics exposes you to new ideas and ways of thinking. It's a simple yet powerful way to expand your knowledge base. Overcoming barriers to curiosity. Fear of failure. Fear of making mistakes can stifle curiosity. Reframe failure as a natural part of the learning process. Time constraints. Prioritize curiosity by setting aside dedicated time for exploration and learning. Fixed mindsets challenge beliefs that limit exploration, such as "I'm not creative" or "this won't work." Embrace a growth mindset instead. The importance of lifelong learning and perspective shifts. Lifelong learning is the continuous pursuit of knowledge and skills throughout life. The benefits of lifelong learning. Enhances adaptability. Continuous learning equips us with the tools to navigate new challenges and seize emerging opportunities. Boosts confidence. Acquiring new skills and knowledge reinforces self-belief and a sense of competence. Fosters innovation. Exposure to diverse ideas through learning fuels creativity and problem-solving. Embracing lifelong learning. Stay curious. Adopt an attitude of curiosity and wonder. Ask questions, seek answers, and remain open to new possibilities. Set learning goals. Define clear objectives for what you want to learn, whether it's mastering a new language, exploring a hobby, or advancing in your career. Leverage technology. Online courses, webinars, podcasts, and educational apps make learning accessible and convenient. Learn from others. Engage in conversations with people from diverse backgrounds. Their experiences and insights provide valuable lessons. Overcoming challenges in lifelong learning. Time management. Integrate learning into your routine by dedicating small, consistent blocks of time. Self-doubt. Combat self-doubt by focusing on progress rather than perfection. Remember, everyone starts somewhere. Resistance to change. Embrace a mindset of growth by reframing challenges as opportunities to learn and evolve. Building habits that foster continuous mental growth. Habits shape our lives. By establishing routines that prioritize mental growth, we create a foundation for ongoing development and success. The role of habits in growth. Automating progress. Habits eliminate decision fatigue, making it easier to engage in growth-oriented activities consistently. Reinforcing mindset. Positive habits reinforce a growth mindset, creating a feedback loop of learning and achievement. Building growth-oriented habits. Start small. Begin with manageable changes, such as reading for 10 minutes daily or journaling once a week. Small habits are easier to sustain and build upon. Practice reflection. Regularly assess your progress and set intentions for improvement. Reflection deepens self-awareness and reinforces growth. Surround yourself with growth-minded people. Connect with individuals who inspire and challenge you to grow. Their influence will motivate you to stay committed to your goals. Embrace challenges. Actively seek opportunities to step out of your comfort zone. Facing challenges builds resilience and fosters growth. Track your progress, use journals, apps, or habit trackers to monitor your development. Seeing tangible progress boosts motivation and reinforces positive behaviors. Sustaining growth over time. Celebrate milestones, acknowledge and celebrate achievements, no matter how small. Positive reinforcement encourages consistency. Adapt to change as your goals and circumstances evolve. Adjust your habits to align with new priorities. Stay curious, maintain a sense of curiosity and wonder. Continuous exploration fuels long-term growth. Conclusion: creating a growth-oriented mindset is a journey that requires intention, effort, and consistency. By embracing change, nurturing curiosity, committing to lifelong learning, and building supportive habits, you can unlock your potential and thrive in a dynamic world. The principles and strategies outlined in this chapter provide a roadmap for fostering a mindset that transforms challenges into opportunities and opens the door to endless possibilities. Embrace the process and watch as your perspective and life evolve in extraordinary ways. Chapter 8: Living a Life of Purpose and Fulfillment. Purpose and fulfillment are the cornerstones of a meaningful life. When our actions align with our values and goals, we experience a deep sense of satisfaction and direction. Aligning your perspective with your values and goals. Living a purposeful life begins with clarity. Understanding your values and aligning them with your goals ensures that your actions are meaningful and consistent with your true self. Understanding your core values. Values are the guiding principles that shape our decisions and define what is most important to us. They provide a sense of identity and serve as a compass for our actions. 1. Reflect on what matters most. Take time to consider what truly matters to you. 2. Assess past decisions. Look at key moments in your life. What choices felt right and aligned with your values? What decisions left you feeling disconnected or unfulfilled? 3. Define your non-negotiables. Identify the values you are unwilling to compromise. These non-negotiables will anchor your decisions and actions. Setting goals that reflect your values. Goals give direction to our lives. When they align with our values, they become more meaningful and motivating. To set value-based goals. Connect goals to core values. Ensure your goals reflect what you stand for. For example, if creativity is a core value, prioritize goals that involve artistic expression or innovation. Break goals into actionable steps. Large goals can feel overwhelming. Breaking them down into smaller, actionable steps makes them more achievable. Regularly reevaluate your goals as life evolves. So do our goals. Periodically reassess to ensure your goals remain aligned with your values. Aligning daily actions with long-term vision. Consistency between daily actions and long-term aspirations fosters a sense of purpose. Strategies include: prioritize tasks that reflect your values. Focus on activities that align with your purpose. This could mean spending quality time with loved ones, volunteering, or advancing your career goals. Eliminate distractions. Avoid activities that detract from your purpose. This may involve setting boundaries or saying no to commitments that don't align with your values. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge small victories along the way. Celebrating progress reinforces motivation and keeps you focused on your purpose. Letting go of the past to fully embrace the present. The past can be a source of wisdom or a weight that holds us back. Letting go of past regrets, grievances, or mistakes is essential for living fully in the present and building a fulfilling future. The impact of holding on to the past. Emotional baggage. Unresolved emotions from the past can cloud judgment and hinder personal growth. Missed opportunities. Dwelling on the past often prevents us from recognizing opportunities in the present. Distorted self-image. Negative experiences can shape limiting beliefs about ourselves, restricting what we believe is possible. Strategies for letting go. Practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is not about condoning hurtful actions, but releasing the hold they have on you. This applies to others and yourself. Reframe past experiences. View the past as a teacher. Ask yourself, what lessons can I learn from this experience? How has it shaped who I am today? Cultivate gratitude. Focus on the positives that emerged from past challenges. Gratitude shifts perspective from regret to appreciation. Mindfulness practices engage in mindfulness exercises, such as meditation, to stay grounded in the present moment. This helps reduce rumination and increases acceptance. Seek professional support. Therapy or counseling can provide tools and insights to process unresolved emotions and move forward. Embracing the present. Focus on what you can control, let go of things beyond your control, and invest your energy in actions you can influence. Practice presence. Engage fully in the moment by minimizing distractions and paying attention to your surroundings, thoughts, and emotions. Set intentions. Begin each day with clear intentions aligned with your values and goals. This practice helps you stay present and purposeful. How a transformed mindset leads to meaningful achievements. A transformed mindset empowers us to pursue meaningful achievements by shifting our focus from limitations to possibilities. The connection between mindset and achievement. Beliefs shape behavior. A growth-oriented mindset encourages persistence and adaptability, essential qualities for achieving goals. Resilience fuels progress. Embracing challenges as opportunities for growth builds resilience, enabling us to overcome setbacks. Clarity enhances focus. Aligning mindset with purpose provides clarity, helping us prioritize actions that lead to meaningful outcomes. Examples of meaningful achievements through mindset shifts. Overcoming limiting beliefs. Many successful individuals began by challenging limiting beliefs. By shifting their mindset, they unlocked potential and achieved greatness. Turning failures into successes. Stories of entrepreneurs, artists, and innovators often highlight how reframing failure as a stepping stone led to groundbreaking achievements. Making an impact. A purposeful mindset often drives contributions that benefit others, such as community service, mentorship, or advocacy. Practices for sustaining a transformed mindset. Continuous learning. Commit to lifelong learning to keep your perspective fresh and adaptable. Surround yourself with positivity. Engage with people and environments that reinforce your purpose and inspire growth. Reflect and refocus. Regularly reflect on your progress and realign actions with your purpose. Sustaining your new perspective for a thriving life. A transformed perspective requires consistent effort to sustain. By cultivating habits and practices that reinforce your mindset, you can thrive in all areas of life. Building habits for sustainability. Daily gratitude practice. Reflect on what you are grateful for each day. This reinforces a positive outlook and appreciation for life. Regular reflection. Set aside time to evaluate your progress and adjust your actions. Journaling or meditation can aid in this process. Commit to self-care. Physical, emotional, and mental well-being are crucial for maintaining a thriving perspective. Prioritize rest, nutrition, and activities that bring joy. Stay connected to your values. Periodically revisit your core values to ensure they remain aligned with your actions and goals. Embracing change and adaptability. Be open to evolution. Life's circumstances change, and so do our priorities. Embrace adaptability as a strength. Celebrate growth. Recognize how far you've come and celebrate the milestones along your journey. Inspire others. Share your experiences and insights to motivate and guide others on their path to fulfillment. Conclusion. Living a life of purpose and fulfillment is a dynamic journey that requires aligning your perspective with your values, letting go of the past, and embracing a transformed mindset. Conclusion. The journey of transformation. Transformation is not a destination, but a continuous journey, one that begins with a single shift in perspective. Recap of key insights from the book. The ideas and practices explored in this book are interconnected, forming a cohesive framework for personal growth and transformation. Let us revisit the most important lessons. 1. The power of perspective. Your perspective shapes your reality. How you interpret events, respond to challenges, and engage with others depends on the lens through which you view the world. 2. Overcoming limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are invisible barriers that hold you back. These beliefs often stem from past experiences, societal expectations, or self-doubt. Identifying and challenging these beliefs is essential for growth. 3. The science of gratitude and positivity. Gratitude and positivity are powerful tools for enhancing well-being. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant, fostering a mindset of appreciation and resilience. 4. Mastering emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, the ability to understand, manage, and harness emotions, is critical for personal and professional success. By cultivating self-awareness, empathy, and emotional regulation, you can navigate relationships more effectively, make sound decisions, and build resilience. Techniques such as mindfulness, active listening, and perspective-taking are key. 5. Shifting perspectives in relationships. Relationships thrive on mutual understanding and open communication. Shifting perspectives in relationships involves seeing conflicts as opportunities for growth, understanding others' viewpoints without losing your own, and building stronger connections through empathy and trust. 6. Turning adversity into advantage. Adversity is not the end of the story. It is an opportunity to grow. By reframing setbacks as learning experiences, focusing on solutions, and drawing inspiration from stories of resilience, you can transform challenges into stepping stones to success. Encouragement to take action and embrace the journey. Knowledge is powerful, but its true value lies in action. The strategies and concepts shared in this book are tools to guide you, but their impact depends on your willingness to implement them. 1. Start where you are. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment to begin. Start with small changes that align with your goals and values. 2. Embrace discomfort. Growth often requires stepping out of your comfort zone. Embrace discomfort as a sign that you are expanding your horizons. 3. Celebrate progress. Transformation is a journey, not a race. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. 4. Seek support. You are not alone on this journey. Surround yourself with supportive people who uplift and inspire you. 5. Stay curious. Curiosity fuels growth. Approach life with a sense of wonder and a willingness to explore new ideas and perspectives. 6. Commit to lifelong learning. Transformation is an ongoing process. Commit to continuous self-improvement by regularly revisiting the practices and principles shared in this book. Final thoughts on the limitless potential of a changed mind. The human mind is a remarkable instrument of change. When you shift your perspective, you unlock new possibilities, rewrite limiting narratives, and open the door to transformation. The ripple effect of transformation. Your growth inspires others. As you embrace gratitude, resilience, and empathy, you model these qualities for those around you. The power of choice. Every day, you have the power to choose how you see the world. You can choose to focus on possibilities rather than limitations, solutions rather than problems, and connection rather than division. A future of possibility. The potential of a changed mind is limitless. It enables you to dream bigger, take bolder actions, and create a life that aligns with your deepest values. As you close this book and step forward, remember that transformation is not a destination, but a way of life. Embrace the journey with courage, curiosity, and commitment. Your journey of transformation begins now. Take the first step and watch as the world transforms with you.